Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I watch a lot of knife videos on YouTube, and more than I should. And there's one particular knife that I never hear anybody mention in these YouTube videos. I watch videos on outdoor, bushcraft, camping, survival knives, and this knife just never comes up. And it makes me wonder why people never mention these particular style of knives because they're just super useful and super functional for a lot of different things. And want people to know about this particular knife and put it on their radar so they can decide whether or not it works for them. When people start talking about outdoor survival camping knives on YouTube, it's knives like this that people pretty much always show. They're going to be wide blades, they're going to be thick and heavy, thick spines, made to take abuse. These are the knives that get all the press in outdoor YouTube videos, but they're not the best for certain tasks. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't want to debone an entire deer with a knife like this. It's heavy, it's hard to use. You're not going to be able to get the meat off the bones cleanly. This knife isn't the best for those type of situations. This knife is extremely good for those situations. It's the Humble fillet knife, and the Humble fillet knife never gets mentioned in YouTube knife videos. And I've seen a lot of deer dressed and deboned with a fillet knife just like this one. Now, of course, it's not going to split the pelvis or crack ribs. That's better suited for the heavier knives, or better yet, a hatchet. Um, but once that deer's hanging, nothing takes the back straps out of a deer better than the Humble fillet knife. The same thing for stuff like taking the breasts out of turkeys or dressing geese. I've seen a lot of geese dressed with a fillet knife like this, and they're inexpensive. You can pretty much get them anywhere. They all come with some type of sheath with either a dangler or a belt loop on it. They're easy enough to sharpen. They're easy enough to hone. And another thing that they're good for is food prep. A lot of people, camp, and food and camping go hand in hand. And if I got to cook food for 15 people and get some sausage and peppers or something going on the old Blackstone griddle for camp for a bunch of us when we're out camping or canoeing or whatever, I'm going to want to do it with a knife like this compared to, you know, a big heavy knife like this. This is going to be, again, heavy, hard to use. It's not going to cut as good because it's got that thick, wide blade, but this guy with its thin blade is going to make quick work of any stuff like that. And another thing too is in a pinch, you can make your feather sticks with a knife like this and do other little tasks like cut and cord or whatever. This knife is going to work perfectly well to do those kind of tasks too. Now, if you want to do combinations of knives or tools, you take a knife like a fillet knife and you take a heavy camp knife like this and put the two together, boy, you got a heck of a combination right there. And some knife sheaths, like this one right here, this is why I use this one in particular, will have some type of sharpener built in. So if you got a little carbide sharpener like that, that's perfect to sharpen a fillet knife like this. So these kind of two knives go really, really good together. But the old Humble fillet knife, cheap, inexpensive, you can get them pretty much anywhere. They're good to have. And like I said, you can wear them on a belt, you can put them on your gear, keep them handy. And if you happen to lose or break one, you're not out a lot of money. And if you do happen to catch a fish, they work really, really good for that too. But anyway, I just wanted to put that on people's radar that the Humble fillet knife works in the outdoors and works for deboning meat, processing game, works good around the campfire to make food, and nobody talks about it a lot. So I wanted to talk about it in this video tonight, put it on people's radar. But anyway, I appreciate all my subscribers out there. I hope you guys got a little information and a little entertainment out of this video and something to think about. As always, this is Modern Refugee. You guys take care.